Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how I use full coverage nail tips to create a nail enhancement. This method is sort of a dupe to the Aprés gel system, the 123, and the Kiara Sky jelly tips. Today, my daughter lent me her hands, and as you can see right now, I'm just prepping her nails. I've already pushed back her cuticles. Now I'm just using my rounded drill bit to remove anything that's on the surface of her nail that I couldn't remove with the cuticle scraper. Proper prep is always important, but anytime I do this method, I always take my time to make sure I prep the nails properly and carefully, just so the enhancements can last as long as possible. Of course, some parts of the video are going to be sped up just so we can get through everything. This process is very detailed, but I think you'll enjoy it in the long run. Now I'm just going in and filing her natural nail. She has been so diligent in taking care of her nails, and she didn't want to cut them because they're finally growing long and strong. So I just honored her request and filed her natural nails up nice and neat. After I finished filing, I took my sanding band and I went in just to make sure her cuticles are nice and clean, and also to remove any shine from her natural nail. And I did use my hand file to score this sanding band so I didn't cut her. And when I finished that, I took some alcohol and my nail brush and I just went in to clean her nails and make sure that I removed all of the dust. Like I said earlier, we will be using full coverage nail tips today. We measured her tips off camera, and now I'm taking that same rounded cuticle bit and I'm just etching the surface of the inside of the tips just so the gel will have something to adhere to. I'm only etching the tip enough to where it'll cover her natural nail. So I don't want to go beyond her natural nail. I just want it to line up perfectly with the end of her natural nail. When you finish etching the inside of the nail tips, make sure you remove all of the dust before you adhere your nails. Now I'm going in with my Model 1's dehydrator and I'm going to follow that up with my primer. This is a non-acid primer, but you still want to be careful and make sure you don't get any of the primer on your skin. I waited for that to dry and then I went in with my iGel Beauty base coat. I just applied a very thin layer to her natural nails. Now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to use my Yoyogi Builder Gel to adhere the full coverage nail tips to her natural nails. I started by applying a very thin layer of the builder gel to her natural nail. To me, this gives the builder gel that I'm going to place in the tip something to adhere to. You can skip this step and just apply the builder gel to the inside of the tip. I applied the builder gel to the inside of the tip only to the place where I had etched it with my cuticle bit, and I did this so that it will only cover her natural nail and to eliminate spills. As you can see, I had a little that did spill out, but I went ahead and spread that out before it cured. As you can see, this is a two-person job. She does help me flash cure, and after we finish flash curing, I have her fully cure in the lamp. You can do this method on yourself. I've done it a couple times, but I would suggest using a lamp similar to my compact Pottle lamp, just so it'll be easier for you to cure yourself. Now I'm just showing you guys how I adhere the builder gel to the tip. I only place the builder gel where I have etched the inside of the nail tip. Then I just drag the builder gel down to the cuticle area. Remember, you don't want to put too much builder gel on your tip because you don't want it to spill out everywhere when you apply it to your nail. When I apply the tip, I start at the cuticle area and then I just press down to the free edge. As you can see, I do have a little bit that spilled out, but I'm going to do the same thing I did on the last nail and just take my brush and spread that out before it cures. We flash cure for about 30 seconds, then she does a full cure for 60 seconds. Once the complete hand is done, I have her go in again for a full 60-second cure just to make sure everything is fully cured and secure. Once that's done, I go in with this cone-shaped drill bit just to make sure there's no excess product around her sidewalls or her cuticle area. At this point in the process, you could be done. You could just apply some polish, whether it's regular polish or gel polish, and you could have a full set of nails. Boom, you're done. But I want to do a little bit more. If you try this method, make sure you don't skip this step, even if you have to use a hand file. She did have a little bit of builder gel that spilled around the cuticle area on that finger, and that would have affected whatever I put on top of it, whether it be polish or anything, had I not removed it. Because I am going over these nails with an additional product, I am just taking my sanding band to ensure that the cuticle areas are clean and to etch the surface of the nail. When I finished that, I removed the dust from her nails and sprayed them with alcohol. I left the next clip in because we had a bit of a misunderstanding on the length of her nails. How short do you want these?
Can you just start off small? Cause I don't know. Hey. I said like small, like increments, not like
You said small.
I meant to cut in increments, like small increments, so I can see. But you just like went all the way to that, and I wasn't ready.
Now, I feel like I went in the direction in which I was told. She said go small. She didn't say start in small increments. But hey, that was our laugh for the night. So once we regained our composure, I was able to cut her nails to the length that she wanted. Normally, I would have a problem with the length that she chose, but she worked so hard to finish school without complaining, so I decided to let her have a little bit of fun. Because she is a little rough on her nails, I'm going in with Pinkie Promise by iGel Beauty and Rose Gold by MVP Nail Designs to add a little bit of strength to her nails. I have used the iGel Beauty powders with odorless monomer before, so I already know how the odorless monomer performs. My intent was to use this with regular monomer, but we ended up having family stop by, and I didn't want to have that monomer smell in the house. I'm actually glad that I did get to try it with odorless monomer again because it kind of just reaffirms what I stated in my last video. If you guys haven't seen my iGel Beauty haul, make sure you check it out. Because I was in the mind frame of using regular monomer, I was drenching my brush, I was picking up wet beads, and that just does not work with the odorless monomer. So I stand by what I said previously is that you have to work with this odorless monomer kind of dry to give it a gel-like consistency so that, the monomer is easier to work with. Because I've already shown you guys how this iGel Beauty powder works with the Mia Secret odorless monomer, I didn't want to be repetitive and put too much of the application process in here. But if you guys feel like there's something that you want me to go into further detail on, by all means, leave me a comment and I will be happy to do so. Now I'm going in with the Rose Gold Acrylic by MVP Nail Designs, and I'm just laying a thin layer of this because I'm going to cap it in clear acrylic. But like I said, I have done this method a couple times before. This is just my first time filming it, but Nail by Nikki also has a few videos where she uses this method. I would definitely suggest using acrylic, polygel, or even builder gel if you try this method and you want to add some extra strength to your nail. Once that was done, I went in and cleaned up the cuticle area and filed out any imperfections in the nail. I also used my hand file to reshape the nail, as well as my buffer to buff out any imperfections in the nail. I am using my Airsee drill as well as their drill bits. I will leave the link down below to these drill bits. I am in love with them. They are my favorite drill bits, and I feel like they should be a part of every beginner's collection. Once all the filing, shaping, and buffing was done, I went in with my iGel Beauty No Cleanse top coat. I am also in love with the iGel Beauty top coat. I think I'm just in love with all nail products. Let me know if you guys have any special requests or if you have anything you want to see me try. I do have a polygel video coming up. I had someone request that. I actually filmed the video, did an entire set before I realized that I was out of frame during the application. So I am going to refilm that here within the next day or two, and I will get that one posted. I will let you guys know how long this set lasts. I have done this method on myself, and I was able to keep that set for about 6 to 8 weeks. I actually ended up soaking it off because they lasted so long. Here is the final look. She really enjoyed how her nails turned out. I think these colors go well together. Show my baby some love. Let her know what y'all think of her nails. We're all family here. Make sure you're subscribed and leave me a comment down below to let me know you were here. Also, share this video with a friend if you found it helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one.